We're reading Never Have I Ever by Sarah Shepherd. In our group is Stella, Quinn, and Ella.
And we all have our book.
And we all read to the goal. And we're done the book.
We're done the book. It's the second book in the series. We read from chapter 18.
To the end, which is to the chapter 32. And
Ella, you want to start saying?
Okay. I can't. Okay. Geez, it's been 2 weeks, so let's see how this goes. Okay, so it starts with a flashback, and Sutton now the dead girl Sutton now remembers. She remembers what's wrong with Gabby after the train prank.
Because in the last one, there was the flashback of the first part of the train prank.
Yeah, and
then now there's a flashback when Gabby was in the hospital and they find out what's wrong with her.
And she has epilepsy. And it was started by a trauma because she was really, really scared about the train. Nico, go away. Seriously.
You maxed out the storage on the iPad. Can you take 2 selfies?
Okay, and
It's true.
what happened after that?
Okay, so then she was in the, because when the chandelier went on her head, and then she was in, the little medical room at her school.
Oh, yeah.
First she wakes up, and then there's this chalkboard above her, and it says, what does it say?
Stop digging.
Oh, yeah, stop, because she's looking for whoever comes in, like, stop digging, blah, blah, blah. And then
I had it sticky noted.
And then she's all like, whoa, what? And then she closes her eyes, and then she wakes up again, and then she's in this room, and then Ethan is there.
It says...
And she's telling Ethan, but Ethan...
And Ethan's like, are you sure?
Yeah, Ethan doesn't... It kind of seems like Ethan doesn't believe her, but... he just doesn't really want to think that's it. I don't know. And then they go... And then her and Laurel are shopping for the homecoming dance, and they decide that they should probably go pick up Emma's car, like Sutton's car.
Yeah, Emma finally decides, I think it's time to get my car from the impound lot.
So Gabby and Lily
Is this all
offer...
yeah, but the sign said stop thinking your next time I'll hurt you for real. Stop thinking your next time I'll hurt you for real. And then they came and erased it.
And then Gabby and Lily offer to take Emma out to get her car.
But Emma still thinks that they killed her.
Yeah, so Emma's scared of Gabby and Lily. And
yeah. And then, can I tell this part? Yeah. And then she gets into the place and she says that she wants to get Sutton Mercer's car back. And then it turns out that on August 31st, which is the day that Sutton died, that she took her car out of, she already checked her car out of the impound lot and paid the full fee, I guess. And so Sutton obviously, because it's like her signature on her picture and everything. And then she says, "Oh, I must have made a mistake." Well, he asked, "Do you want to report a stolen car?" And she says, "No, it must be a mistake."
Because she didn't want to find the say Sutton's body was in the car or something. She didn't want to get.
Yeah, then it looked like she killed her to find like a better life, you know. And then she comes out of the place and she sees someone run, and she thinks that someone was watching her.
Oh yeah. And then they go to homecoming, and she's upset because Ethan didn't.
Yeah, Ethan's already, because Ethan asked her to homecoming, and then she said no. Then she asked him, and he's like, "Oh, I'm already going with someone."
And he's going with Samantha, who is the girl who owns this or worked at the store where Emma shoplifted at. So she's the one who called the cops. And then
at homecoming,
I'll be right back.
Ethan goes inside to see Emma, and then they're like chatting, and then afterwards you find out that the whole time Ethan was asking Samantha questions about Sutton, and finds out that Sutton ran into someone with her car.
Like hit someone with her car, but we don't know who.
That's after the prank.
Yeah, it's after everything.
Oh, that's at the very, sorry.
But it doesn't really.
Getting ahead of yourself with stuff.
And then, so they all are going camping or wherever.
Except
they invite Gabby and
Lily. Yeah, so they're all going camping to the hot springs like they do every year, like it's like a tradition.
And then they're driving up, and Lily and Gabby are in a fight about the sky, and how I don't really know.
Yeah, and
And
then
it's just like, and then
so
so
then-
they drop. Lily gets out of the car, like she leaves, like she's like, I don't want to come with you guys anymore. And
Yeah.
so she leaves. And then when they're
and then
there,
here and can I come
Yeah.
Okay, and then they go and then
they're playing.
none of their
no, they're playing
wait, but they're
Teachers
walking
in
and
the
none of their flashlights work.
Park. So they have to use their phones and stuff.
Yeah, but it's not very bright. So then they're playing Two Truths and a Lie, and then
And Gabby says, like, I have seen a dead body.
or I've touched a body.
Or I've touched a dead body.
It's
and-
either I've touched a dead body, I cheated to get on the homecoming court, or
But Lily's not there because Lily like left.
oh yeah, they had a fight in the car.
Yeah, Quinn just
said
said
that.
that. But then,
I was daydreaming. I'm sorry.
but then they're walking and then they have to like jump across like the cliff kind of. But it's like
To find the hot spring. How do you
Yeah.
find the hot springs?
to find the hot springs because they're like climbing it. Yeah.
Gabby's leading them to hot
Gab,
springs.
and then they all jump, but then Gabby and Emma are there, and then Emma like pushes Gabby and she like falls, and then
And then
the girls are like, what the heck, why did you push her? But she didn't really push her, she just kind of like not
she
hard.
was because Gabby had grabbed onto her arm, so she was just
Yeah.
trying to like get her off and stuff because she thought she was gonna
Yeah,
kill
so
her.
she pushed her.
Yeah. But
And
so then
then-
they all go down into the I guess like the canyon kind of.
And they all decide to split up.
And they're like, Sutton, they say, Sutton, stay here, don't move. But then Sutton hears someone crying, like, help, help. So she goes into this little, like, cave, and then it, like, gets, like, covered up. And then it's, like,
Lily's
really...
inside.
Yeah, and the Lily's inside,
But
and
it's
Lily's
Gabby,
there.
like,
But it's, like, it's complicated. And then... But it's, like...
And then Lily pretends like she's gonna kill Sutton, but
then it's not.
And it's just
And
a
then...
prank.
Yes, and then the girls come, and then Gabby comes, and the rock moves. It's
Yeah.
not a rock, they made it. And then they're like, oh, this is the best prank ever. And then they become part of the Lion Games.
Yeah,
like,
but
the
like
little group?
the
But what
prank,
happened-
it all
she's
makes sense.
inside of like a cave, right? And then Lily starts pulling a necklace on Emma's neck, and then it breaks. And Emma's thinking, "Oh crap, she's trying to kill me too." And then she lets her go and says, "Ha ha, gotcha." And then two more people say, "Gotcha," and all that stuff. And then it turns out it's just a prank. And then they go home.
But it all makes sense because with
Oh, we
the
forgot to mention something.
It was a train. It's a train prank that made her do that. So yeah.
Madeline.
Madeline gets beat.
Yeah, Madeline's father abuses
At
her.
homecoming, yeah, Madeline's father.
No, at
she tells-
homecoming.
And she also
at
says-
homecoming, she tells Emma or Sutton, if she thinks it's Sutton, that Emma sees like a bunch of scars on her,
And like bruises on
bruises
her.
on her and stuff, and then it turns out it's because her dad found a cigarette in her room and was beating her up.
Yeah, but that
that's
was
one
what
reason. Like he probably
That
sorry,
was
he
what-
probably does that.
that was what
And but
that was
Madeline's-
what Madeline was calling to call Sutton on the 31st, and that's why Charlotte came.
Yeah.
And then that was like the little secret. But,
But,
she's like, oh, he did way worse to Sawyer.
Yeah. Yeah, so you want.
Dun, dun,
It's like
dun.
compared to Sawyer, that's nothing or whatever.
Yeah, okay, and then they go back to whose house? Emma's house. Sutton's house.
Sutton's
and they have a sleepover and
Because they
Laura's
decide like I
room.
don't
Oh,
want to stay there anymore.
no, they're in the den.
Yeah,
They're in the den.
Oh, no, okay, this is a really dramatic part.
She talks to Ethan first. She goes outside.
Yeah,
to
she
talk
goes
to
outside to
She
Ethan.
talks to Ethan, and
And
Ethan
then-
Did
says
they
that
kiss
she
her?
hit
Did they
someone
kiss?
with Yes.
Ethan tells
says
her
that
that she hit someone with the car,
And that's why she's like, oh, does someone wanna kill
and then
Sutton
Sutton
because-
has a little flashback where she remembers driving and then hitting. She thinks it's Sawyer that she hit,
Yeah.
and then
It's not like a whole flashback chapter. It's just,
It's just
it's just
a
like a little
paragraph.
paragraph, and then but then they hear someone. It was like 4 in the morning or 1 in the morning, and they hear someone like across the yard, like on the other side of the yard, like running. or whatever, or like.
Yeah, and it's like getting closer and
So
closer.
Ethan
So
walks
they're really
down.
scared. So Emma runs to her house, and
No.
Ethan goes back to his car.
And then
then-
she's in the I'm telling the last part. And then she's in the den and she doesn't feel safe because the door is locked because Ethan says lock the door. But then the window in Sutton's room isn't locked, so
But
she
you don't
goes.
understand. I would just stay there with my friends. Like I'd feel way more safe if I was just down there with my friends.
Yeah, but then she goes into Sutton's room to lock the window, and she walks back and bumps into something warm, and then
Someone
a hand
grabs
covers her mouth and grabs her wrist. And then she turns around and she looks at him and she realizes that it's
Sawyer.
And then the book ends. Dun, dun, dun.
Okay.
Okay,
You guys
we're
only have
gonna-
like
Can I do my
5
sticky
minutes.
notes first?
Just
Okay,
do like
I'll
3
go.
of them.
No.
We have 5 minutes.
Well, we can do a second.
Okay.
Okay.
And we can't really do predictions because the book is over.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
We
not.
can predict or we the next book will.
Okay,
Like
so,
a fire now.
so since I'm reading on a Kindle, I have all my sticky notes on piece of paper. So on page 182 is a flashback chapter. Page 183, Gabby is having a seizure during the train plane. It's part of the flashback chapter. Page 184, Lily says Sutton is the reason Sawyer left. So I was like, what? Like, crazy. And then page 185, Sutton wants them all to lie for her to the police. So this is still during the flashback.
Oh yeah, she like
She blackmails them. So
Oh, yeah.
She
train
says like,
plane.
do you really think Gabby would be happy waking up from like in the
And no one
hospital
liking
and no one liking her?
Yeah, because, yes.
Sutton has
Then
that
page 190, Emma wakes up and sees
power. Not in the camera.
a threat. Sees a threat on the chalkboard above.
Oh, right after she wakes up from the chandelier hit her in the end of the last chapter, and then the first chapter was a flashback, and then it went back to her being like in the nurse's room after she woke up.
Yeah. Okay.
Just clarify.
And then so she wakes up and she sees this threat on a chalkboard in front of her, and she's kind of freaking out. And then page 194, Ethan and Emma find Gabby's file in the hospital or the clinic, wherever.
Oh yeah.
And
They find out she has.
Tompamax pills that they've seen her taking is for epilepsy.
They thought she was just popping pills.
Yep. Okay. And then on page 200, Emma and Ethan find Gabby and Lily's secret Twitter pages. They have so no one can see, it's only each other that are following each other. And they post creepy statuses.
Why don't they
Like,
just text each other?
here, I'll show you one. Like,
Yeah,
one
wow.
like-
you opened
yeah, and then it's like, Gabby Pony Baloney, do you think we should? Miss Little Tallywhacker, definitely, no turning back now. It all falls
Falls into place.
tonight.
Little Miss Tallywacker, she thinks we're so stupid. Gabby, she'll know the truth soon enough.
Guys, hate to interrupt, but do you know where my name went?
So she better be careful.
Okay, and
It's
then
like,
page
yeah.
220 and 221, Emma goes to the impound lot to get Sutton's car back, but it turns out that Sutton signed out the car the day she died on August 31st. And then oh crap. Okay, I kind of started reading a lot and I couldn't stop, and then I kind of forgot sticky notes, and it's hard on a Kindle to find what page the thing is on, so I don't have what page the sticky notes are on, but I have the sticky notes I did. So Emma notices that the Twitter twins pages are gone, and she tells Garrett the twins. Not Garrett. She tells Ethan that the twins said to her that the twins knew she was stooping this because she's at this thing and she was looking on their Twitter files and she's trying to find their pages and then she can't find them, so she looks at them like, what? And then the girls say,
You're looking for something, or you can't find it?
you can't
or
find something. We knew you were snooping. And then Emma calls Ethan and tells him that. And then Madeline tells Emma about her dad abusing her. And then, Ethan's dated Samantha, and at first I didn't know who Samantha was, and then I read more and I figured it out that it's the girl that got Sutton arrested when she shoplifted.
Because Ethan really just went to dance with her because she wanted to ask a lot of, because she knew a lot about Sutton and what she shoplifted and stuff, so she just wanted to know.
Yeah.
And then I put a bookmark for every page of the prank that they did in the woods, but I won't explain that because we already did that. And then the last page.
When Thor comes?
When Sawyer comes, or she thinks it's Sawyer.
I'm very excited for Thor to be here. I don't know.
I think they're going to start dating. I hope they start dating.
Okay.
My signature to the flashback, and when they find out Gabby has epilepsy, see. Right?
Yeah, should we stop this one and start a new one? Okay,
Okay,
we're gonna
we start
stop
a
this
new
one
one.
and we're gonna start part 2.